Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am by making small improvements to my life every single day. Today actually is Saturday, and I worked this Saturday and had a good fucking time. I'm going to tell you what I did. So first item of business is there was no outreach because I wasn't actually working for the accounting executive job that I'd worked during the work week. But by work I mean like I spent the last 5 hours actually editing videos just like this, which is kind of building the business, so technically counts as work. Even though it's actually fun. Producing 6, that's the organic content outreach post thing. Did I get 6 or is it 7? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6. Perfect. So that's nice, and it was it feels good. It feels good because I didn't do anything last weekend because I was kind of like fucking off, and kind of wish I had have spent some of the time not fucking off. But regardless, I feel good about having done this, and so that's nice. I think it's just like consistently when I'm productive. It's not about doing a bunch of shit in a sporadic sense. It's doing about just a little bit each day consistently over a long enough time horizon. You will get yourself there. So that was cool. I also got to sleep in, which was nice. And by sleep in, like I mean real sleep in, not like old sleep, like fake sleep in, like sleep until like 9, but like sleep in until like 10:30. Which I think there's like days this week I wanted to be able to have done that, but like there's meetings at 9, but I felt good and like energized for the day. Feel great. What else was happening? So that was a small improvement, I guess. Like I got to sleep in. That was nice. Actually, yesterday after I recorded the video, I was able to book another demo through LinkedIn, through the outreach of the things that I had been doing. So actually, it was 3 demos booked yesterday, which actually then put total for the week like of the 114 messages, 115 technically, of the 115 messages that I sent out, that resulted in 27 replies. Hold on, 27 divided by 115. It's like a 23% response rate, and then ultimately into 9 book demos. Look, so for of the 114 messages I sent out, like 8% of them booked, and like that's a third of the ones who even replied. So that's pretty cool. It was great. So that was nice. Also, in editing these videos, I like gained clarity on what the actual value of this channel is. I think it's funny because as I said, I gained clarity on what the value of this channel is. I am unclear on what it is that I meant by that sentence when I wrote it down. Oh, that's what it is if you identify as a person who's attempting to build the life that you want for themselves, watching these videos, you get an authentic person who's also attempting to build the life they want for themselves. So you can develop a sort of parasocial relationship that you could watch my daily videos and then just like check in to see, like, feels like you're in it kind of together. And then so that's what that aspect of the channel is. So that's the value that I'm contributing, because I'm not explaining how to do something in these style videos in as much as I'm just telling the story of me on my own journey thing of that. Then from there, the person might then take the next step to join the group, or what was I just saying? Then they might take the next step to join the Become Who You Are group, which the point of that is to a community of people who are all attempting to build a life they want for themselves. So the parasocial friendship that is developed through the YouTube videos connects you to the online community kind of thing. And then from that, on that community, what that could turn into was seeking out a resource, which would be the coaching services I could provide, which really are just selling like accountability. But that is what the coaching service is it's selling you accountability. It's not so much, I mean, there is potential knowledge that I have that would be useful to provide for someone, but I think the knowledge isn't the actual most valuable aspect of it, but it is the holding the person accountable to the things that they say they want to do themselves, because it's you're far more effective at doing a thing that you want to do for yourself if you have someone else holding you accountable to that, obviously. as well as just like watching the videos and recapping the small improvements remind me of the small improvements that I've made to my life that I have potentially neglected, which is actually like a struggle with making small improvements to your life. Like if you're going like, let's say for example, going to bed on time. That's something that you might do for a week and then miss a day and then forget about it. But then watching these videos, I'm like, oh shit, I said that I was gonna go to bed on time. I need to start doing that again. So that's cool. And then there's something that at the end, like clarity on metrics to look for. I don't know what that is. I think what this is just more all being revolved around of trying to figure out what it is that I need to actually be measuring when it comes to what improving these videos. Views increasing, not the thing I'm going to be focused on. The thing that I think I want to be focused on is viewer retention. So the amount of time that when someone clicks on this video spends watching this video. Because if I got 10,000 views and everyone stops after the first 30 seconds, who the fuck cares? But if I have 100 views and 100% of them make it all the way to the end of the video, that's fantastic, because then that means that the thumbnail and the title are telling an accurate representation of what is found inside the actual video, and then the content found inside the actual video is then therefore valuable and fits what the person was looking for, because the video said that what it was, they were like, hey, that's the thing that I kind of want, and then the video actually was that thing, and then they're more likely to click through to another video and watch it in full. So that's that. And specifically because then if the person, because I still need to give them more data, but I need to figure out the person whose my message and content resonates most deeply with, because then I can cater the messages all towards just serving that particular person, because that will increase the amount of viewership of the video, because the video is not a message for everybody, but for the few people that it is a message for, it's the only message they can find that says this message, the message they've been looking for. And therefore they will value it most. And then those people will be the most likely to join the group and then make that a thriving community. And then if that's a thriving community, which there's a lot of people in, or at least a lot of contributing members too, it doesn't need to be a larger, doesn't mean it's like a party with 10,000 people isn't necessarily a better party than the party with 10 people. The party with 10 people is a better party than the party with 10,000 people if all 10 people you're actually having a fun time with, rather than the 10,000 people party might just turn into just a massive street party, which is just a bunch of people walking around looking for where the fun is. And really, and then people up at top just like recording a video being like, look how fun it is, there's so many people here. It's like, no, it's just a feat of seeing all that people. That's what's incredible about that. Not actually a cool fun time. But then with that thriving community, then that will increase the amount of people who are genuinely looking for the coaching service thing that I have to provide, which then ultimately builds the business. Because the point of the business, like, it's not just to make money, it's to do a thing well. And the way we measure whether or not a system of ideas filled in with people that does a particular thing, whether or not it does it well, is by how much money it produces. So yes, there's plenty of scams out there that are making a lot of money, and scam I define as a business that says it's going to do one thing, takes your money, and then doesn't do that thing it said it was going to do, but still took your money. Okay? So then if the business is something it's going to do a thing, and it takes your money, and it actually gives you way more than you expected, or at least what is proportioned to the money that it gave, then you're like, wow, I fucking like this a lot. And then if you just do that version of the business a lot, more people are going to want to give money to it. But it's not to say that going like, oh, it's just done, now we're getting rich. It's like, no, the thing that you say you do, you actually do really well, and people tell their friends and keep buying again. Like, fuck yeah. So that's that. Today's a good day. I like being productive. And even if it's just a little bit, don't need to stress. We will get there. Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around as always, and remember to believe in yourself, because you're more capable of doing great things than you give yourself credit. I'll talk to you later.